Hey everybody. I figured I'd make a quick little video before I head to bed, but there was I guess you could say a podcast, a YouTube thing essentially that I was listening to with Titus, and he was talking with it. I can't really recall his name at the top of my head right now. Got that tired brain. But anyways, they were talking about various different subjects that I wanted to kind of share with you guys. I'm going to leave the actual link down below so you guys can check it out yourselves. There's a lot of things that the guy brought up that word for word verbatim was pretty much what my grandfather said. I mean, my grandfather's definitely spoke a lot more elegantly than this guy. But, kind of like how I am not the best speaker. Not obviously younger, so you can tell by the type of lingo that you use that you're still intelligent, but you're not carrying yourself off like a book. My grandfather spoke like he was pretty much a book, just talking like a computer, pretty much. Just like, oh wow, very fascinating, interesting. Anyways, point is, I figured I'd let you guys check it out. I don't agree with everything that the guy said, but there was definitely a lot of things on there where it's just like, yeah, my grandfather talked about that. Yeah, my grandfather talked about that, and he talked about that. It was definitely a good talk, and certainly a lot better said than I could ever put it myself. Especially when he talked about the labyrinth underneath the United States and other areas of the world. That was very descriptive, very on point for at least what I've been explained to by my grandfather. He did go a little bit into detail about Vietnam. I need to make a video on that one. My grandfather talked about all the horrendous things that happened in Vietnam, at least that he was a part of. And one of those, I guess you could say, programs that he was dealing with was ensuring that terror would happen. So essentially, there was multiple goals that were going on. I'm going to go a little bit into detail right now. But there's multiple goals going on, and each goal was kind of intersected with the other. For example, he needed bodies, dead GI bodies, so he could stuff heroin into. But that intermixed with another goal, trying to spread fear into our troops. How do you do two of those? Well, you can kill two birds with one stone. False intel. You find out an enemy's point that they hold that is strong, and you tell your troops the opposite, that it's weak, and that there's very little contingency out there, if at all. Bam. They get themselves into bloody conflict. They die, and it spreads fear throughout the troops that survive, because therein, they're always going to think that the Viet Cong are right there, waiting for them. You never know, they're going to pop out at you. When it's all bullshit. I mean, sure, they definitely use ambush tactics, but a lot of times it's false intel saying, hey, yeah, if you just go through that tree line over there, you'll be fine. Trust me, I'm intelligence. Yeah, so that was definitely something that he brought up that was very true. Not just with the mentioning that, but the use of chaos. Because that kind of chaos wasn't just in that theater. The people paying attention to what was going on in that theater around the world. It was creating chaos, at least at home, in various different nations, whether it be European or American. Or, of course, Asian, other Asian countries. But anyways, check it out. God bless.